Oh,
Wait a minute. How did this happen? We're smarter than this.
and not. Andy Bundy, welcome to the courtroom. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to the courtroom. I'm Obi-Wan362, Gamer at Law. And welcome to 1 hour with. And get the register the game. There we go. Welcome to 1 hour with The Outer Worlds. This is a series where I take one of the games that's currently free on Epic, and we play it for, as the title sounds, an hour. Get an idea what it's about, and see if it's worth the download. So, buckle up, folks. Now you guys all went from content warning to this, so be warned of potential following content. Except licensing. Oh no, you have to scroll through it so they can pretend that you read it. Makes sense. Okay, there we go. Do one of these quests. Okay. Okay. So, first things first, take a look at the settings of this game. Mostly because we need to turn down this audio. Full screen, windowed full screen, and window are all options. Resolution settings, unlimited frame rate, like it. We're set to 40 VSync, not gonna put it on. 3D resolution, meh. Motion blur. I also appreciate when the game tells you what the effects are on the side. Balance, cool. Field of view, 75. We'll leave it at that. Medium graphics quality. That was the default you gave me. Okay, whatever. Medium. View distance. Shadows. Textures. Visual effects. Foliage. And chromatic aberrations. Okay. Turn this down to 70%. This seems high. I'll put that at 70, but we'll turn the music down. There, yeah, it seems good. English conversation subtitles good on by default. Bark subtitles. Oh, okay, for the words outside of conversations. And then cinematic subtitles, also want those on too. Edit game settings to your preference. Push everything to the max. Turn down later. Invert, no thank you. Sensitivities, key bindings, always need to be able to rebind those. Controller options, controller auto sprint. Very cool. Beware the Bundy Bear. Giant Jigglypuff, welcome to the courtroom. How are you doing? Gameplay, show player helmet, that's fine. Show companion helmets, yeah, that's fine. Enable cinematic kill camera. Sounds cool. Head bobbing. Yeah. We'll see. I know it's not super comfortable for some people. I know it's a problem for Bubbles whenever she's trying to play a first-person shooter. Actually, part of the reason why she had to stop playing them. That and field of view. The bigger things, she gets really bad simulator sickness. So if you also get simulator sickness, try turning that off. That'll help. Alright. Set it to normal mode. I already set all these things. And here we go. We're getting a later start than I wanted to for this.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed
Maximize productivity. No, thank you.
With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon Colony.
Top secret. 1023 2320. On ship. Oh. Hope to be left at edge of colony. Breach of Hope security quarter, unidentified ship. Good. So Halcyon was the name of the Star Cruiser that Disney had, and so now that made me sad because I want to be able to go on the Halcyon again. Yep. Cool. Oh. Phineas Vernon Wells said as fugitive wanted by Halcyon Holdings board for crimes of something. Good read.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
He's right. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Strength affects melee weapon damage and the amount you can carry. Makes sense. So it affects melee attack speed and ranged weapon reload speed. Okay. Intelligence affects critical hit bonus damage. I'm less concerned about that. Perception affects headshot and weak spot bonus damage. I want to point in that.
I bet you really can believe it's not Borst. You've run into your share of lampposts.
Okay, charm. Faction reputation, okay, ability cooldown. Natural health
I
regeneration.
hope you won't yell at me the moment I wake you up.
I probably will. I don't know, let's just go ahead and put, for the sake of tonight, we'll just put 1 point into, I guess yeah, we'll just put 1 point in each of those things, and then, oh, I have a point remaining. Charm. We'll be charming. Points placed in a core skill will increase specialized skills. Up to rank 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills. Okay. Put a point into range.
You are going to paint this system red, my friend.
And then, point into, I don't know. Dialogue.
You could probably talk your way out of a landing ticket.
That's what I'm going for. Oh my gosh. Okay. I wasn't prepared for this to be a full-on RPG. Which is fine. I love RPGs. It just, it's hard to get through much in an hour. I would have built a character first instead of burning this. Let's see. No discernible aptitude. Cool. Get +1 determination. +1 determination aptitude bonus. Whatever. Cashier subgrade, non-supervisory. That's funny. We might take that one. Inspiration. Yeah, let's take cashier, subgrade, non-supervisory. No transactions finished without a smile. You live for the chunk of a bit cartridge getting inserted right side up, redemption of loyalty points, and the promise of a good day. Come back real soon, but bye now. Are more than empty words. They're a promise and a standard you intend to carry.
You know how to add and subtract.
You intend to carry. You tend on carrying to the frontier. Words are hard. Gender. Well, that could be fun. Only thing. Here we go. Features. Scar. What's the cashier? I mean, I don't know that we need. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Keep this. Oh, that's a Deku. My hand was not inspired by. That's how you spell it. How you spell Delilah? That is Delilah. Delilia? There's an H in Delilah, isn't there? Hold on. I realize this is not the point. I should be moving on. But Delilah. Okay, Delilah. Okay. Because it is important for me to spell my name on a character for one night correctly. Cool, we're going with it. I should have actually lowered my temperament, made me even more temperamental. But here we are.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
For the record, if we weren't only playing this for an hour, we would have been there for a while. Problem is, so I'm always really bad in character creation.
Not likely, bootlickers.
About trying to do any kind of dump stat. Like
Initiate skip jump.
I can't bring myself to put my stats lower than baseline for anything. It always bothers me. Terra 2, orbiting laboratory, Halcyon system.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
Shit.
Language, sir. Language. Oh. Ooh, I forgot. Thanks.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you.
Great.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
Okay.
I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my
Sounds like I
ship
should
is inoperative,
hunt you.
but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
Wait, what? Oh! The body's in the floor. Remember the Hope. 60th anniversary of the Hope's disappearance.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not
Okay.
to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure.
Alright.
I've also outfitted
Have
you with
concerns.
a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land.
Cool.
Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Oh, no pressure then. Ooh. I want to look around. Okay. Glad we knew how to open this. I was just a humble cashier.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by.
I don't know that I landed good.
What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Well,
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh?
so you had a bad day.
Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
It's a nice looking place. That's Sprat. It's cute. I imagine they're not all gonna be cute. Sneaky sneak. Um. It's like I'm sneaking past a dead guy. Tall grass. Rocks are the cover to hide from enemies. Oh, there's the problem. Don't care for that. Okay. It's gonna sneak on out of there. Oh, oh.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Cool. Well, that was a weird side effect I didn't care for. Okay. Ow. I knew it. Okay. Fun. Oh, that's a person.
Hey, you, come here.
Okay, what do you want?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Good. happened to you?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired.
That
Right
sucks.
through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Goody. What's about Marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns.
My favorite.
Some hull-head grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders.
Yeah, that sounds right.
See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side.
Good.
All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
I can't with you, buddy.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community.
If you say the line again.
Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Okay.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something?
Yep.
Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Yep. Nope. That's right.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice.
Good.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Good. I'm glad that all happened there. Oop. Tackle time dilation. That's fun. Due to the complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have limited time in this mode. Staying still drains your TTD here very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. Refresh it slowly over time. Okay, that sounds cool. Oop. I reload this thing. Open the inventory. Options. Okay. Hibernation suit. Cool. Contains all items that you can take. One or all passage between items. Cool. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lock picking skills will begin in places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryption. That makes sense. Your skill is high enough to break the security. You will see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. And your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Need one more mag pick. You slice bread. Oop. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Keep doing that though. Oh, this guy, here he is. Weapon. The weapon's switch button allows you to rotate the weapons you've equipped on the inventory screen. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Ooh, safety training, weapon management. You have 4 weapons equipped at a time. By navigating the weapon, and selecting the weapon slot at the top of the screen, you can equip. There we go. Okay. Okay, so 4 for this one. Come on. Here, Marauder Vandal. Oop. Do you see your friend? I don't think you do.
Gonna find you.
Uh-oh.
Come out and play. Heard something.
Oop.
Something there.
Got him. Alright, let's see. Light pistol, 10 DPS. Special effect bleed. Alright, so these are the same. These are identical guns. Okay. Cuckoo. Nope. Oop. Okay, so I can eat. Okay, I can eat food to regain health and stuff, but it's not important yet. Codex, there it is. All right. Okay, I think I looted everybody. All right, so there's the ship. Looks like we got a couple people down there. Oh, these guys are not marauders.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators.
They are worse.
That rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he?
Injured, but he's alright. Yeah.
Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
I have to do all the work, don't I? Oh.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
That's right.
Here we go.
I just earned a fine bonus.
That was mighty impressive. Mighty impressive. I don't know. I still don't know how to reload this gun.
Not just anyone is chosen to enforce
There we go.
landing regulations, you know? I had to fill out 4 whole forms.
4 whole forms. That is impressive.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Like, for real, or just, you know?
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
I'm not a marauder.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
Okay, Ada.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
I hope so.
Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
You okay?
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks.
Huh.
Preparing to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
You are still here. Your reception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Love it. No notes so far.
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Are you really?
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
I mean, he was there.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty.
You're welcome.
I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I do understand.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact.
Yep.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable.
Of course it did.
Our main drive suffered a critical power failure.
Of course it did.
We were forced to make an emergency landing.
Of course we were.
The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty.
Uh-huh.
High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements.
Good.
I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time.
Thank you, Ada.
This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable.
You know what? Smart. Alex being a gender-neutral name.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah,
Best of
great.
luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Level 2. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points spent on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill improves all the specialized skills in the group to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Skill improves as it grows, but special unlocks grow every 20 points. There's no button is there in the middle. Level up. You can gain enough experience to level up. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Okay. Let's... What is this? Oh, okay, so the hibernation suit gives us a +5 to our tech. Got it. Nope. Let's see what our perks are. A new perk point to spend every 2 levels. Toughness, no. One person you can trust, that's okay. During a time, use left permanent pep in your step. Nope. They're not slow, you're just fast. High maintenance. Anchor chance. Applied science. Interesting. Damage per flaw. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Pack mule. Transporting goods. Maybe you should have been born as a cargo hunter. That's fun. The negotiator. That seems appropriate. All right, and then so we will take 3 points here, 3 points there, point there, and we'll go tech. Terrify, scramble, and cower. Okay, this all sounds good. Time dilation location hits. You've unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during aims or cripples those body parts. That's fun. It suggests produce different effects when using different weapons. Makes sense. Combat dialogue abilities. Automatically debilitated. Well, that's fun. Okay. Anything worth finding in here? Probably not.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench. I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Alright, well. Use workbench. Okay. I didn't read it, but I'm sure it's fine. Condition 5%. Okay. Well, let's repair. Those guys are fine. This guy is not. We are short 3 parts. We have no mods. Okay, for each one of these, we can actually break it down into 3 parts. So all we have to do is break down that gun. Then all of a sudden, we can repair this guy. Now, we can equip this guy. That's fun. All right. Really need Ada's sass while we're doing it, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. Well, we found a gun. It should be good enough. We have to deal with the people outside. We're all gonna be like, so it's your ship.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery.
Cemetery, good.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
As you were. That way. Cool.
Damn marauders are out of control.
They are, aren't they? You say. It's unfortunate that the hard-working citizens can't just get by anymore. Gotta be concerned, carry pistols around with them. Really? You have nothing. You're literally shooting me. You should have at least ammo. Like, come on. Poor residents. They didn't deserve whatever it is that happened to them. Don't worry, citizens. I'm on the case. So you had a bad day. You won left bumper. Not to be healed, so you keep wasting stims. Whatever it is, I don't remember what it's called. Inhalers. Through the graveyard. Doesn't feel like a trap at all.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Oh, you know, around.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
Yeah, I found that out.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium?
Yeah.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Gotta love those low prices.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater.
In humor.
We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Spacer's Choice.
Definitely not the Junior in humor, that's for sure.
Fair.
If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offer me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company.
You rent them.
Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
I see. People pay for their own graves. You have to pay for your own grave. I hate to tell you this. That's a thing in the real world. You don't rent it, but you do pay for it.
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
I gotcha.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Alright. Yeah, what's so special about him?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Alright.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Gotcha.
Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong.
Oh.
We're survivors.
Okay.
Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Okay.
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Okay. That's promising.
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life?
Good.
Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Former people, yeah. Marauder's been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
They're raiding your graves.
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property.
Oh.
If those Marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Ooh, that's rough. Thanks for your time. Tracker.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
I had some.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
You guys and your salt tuna.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
No, you're talking about.
Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again?
Yeah, that one.
Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
That's curious. Never mind. Promising. I don't see like a stamina bar or anything. Alright, let's transition to Edgewater, I guess. I appreciate this very it's just like an updated Fallout. Which I realize there have been new Fallouts, but I haven't played them in a minute. So Spacer's Choice Cantina. You've got a name.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker.
How much does it cost?
Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Well, that's fun. Thanks, Esther. How much does a person cost? Saltuna Cannery. Whoop. Compare. So adds extra armor. Gives me +5 to my stealth skills. Yeah, we'll put that on. Okay, this is what I was actually trying to do. Corporate guard.
You're some sort of freelancer?
I don't think so. Just trying to make my way in the world, you know? Where the balls am I? Alright. So we need to go into the cannery. Can I dual wield? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, moving on. Okay, so we have to go into the Spacer's Choice. Okay. That gives you lemons. Consider it a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. Logs. Notice Edgewater Saltuna Canning Facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and/or supervisor. Be considerate toward other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. That feels right. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. That feels awful real.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this lesson. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson, I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
It's not the same food? Same can?
A certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Glad I walked
that. We've got a guest.
Yeah, you do. Pay attention.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up.
I'll shoot you in the face.
I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
No.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect. Yes, so it dawns on me.
Uh-oh.
Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Good.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I wouldn't imagine so.
Pardon, I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Oh, goody.
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Yeah, what do you mean by mostly abandoned?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Yeah, it feels right.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why is that? Yeah, why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years.
Oh,
if we don't
that's
meet
sad.
Our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Good. And yeah, who's that?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay. Why'd leave?
I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold.
Where's an insight check?
The Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Uh-huh.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's all.
Let Parvati come with me.
Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yeah, I use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
It is. Companions! Those join you in adventures and help in a variety of ways. Creating provide combat support, their skills enhance your skills, increase your carrying capacity, and you can unlock special companion combat abilities, inspiration skill. Oh, the Companion Ledger. Companion Ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions, skill, sense, status, blah, blah, blah. Change your companion's gear. First, select the item you want to swap out, then panel item replace it with. Change combat. Yeah, okay. Alright, so she's got the Spacer's Choice Light Pistol, level 2, and the Impact Hammer Spacer's Choice. Mechanics overalls, she is just way better statted than I am. Okay. Alright, well. Come on, Parvati. You ride.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Alright, we're out of his office.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry.
I literally
Can
just
we talk?
tried.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
Why is that?
Just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says.
Good.
It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Okay. Yeah, how well would you know them?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
He might have been. Is Adelaide?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent.
Ooh.
She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson.
Interesting.
All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Wow. Alright, so our time is up, but we'll finish this conversation first.
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words.
Yep, I understand that.
If a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about.
True.
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay, we can do that. Where did I find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin.
Oh, I wasn't planning on doing it.
Maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Nope, I'm a fan.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Alright, well. Oop. That became instantly quiet. Was not expecting that. Alright, well, that is gonna do us for the evening. Thank you all so much for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, like I said, RPGs, it's hard to get a good sense of them in the first hour of it. But that being said, like what I see so far, it feels like a like I said, an upgraded version of Fallout. I'm getting Fallout New Vegas vibes. But that's because that's the last Fallout game that I played to any real extent. So I enjoy having the real-time combat, but with the ability to slow it down, but without putting it into complete turn-based like Fallout has done with its VAT system. So I remember when this came out that it was talked about how it was very Fallout-esque. That's what they were going for. But yeah. So far I'm a fan. Currently this game is free until the 11th on Epic. So if this would be of interest to you, if you're a fan of RPGs, especially old school Fallout, then this would probably be a game for you.
So, what's the plan?
But as I said, thank you all so much for watching this, and until next time, this stream is adjourned. Good night, everybody.